I did it! I finally pulled out my embroidery machine and played with it. I'm going to show you how I did this. This is a companion video to my Maker's Monday video that just was posted. So check that out to see how the quilt was made. This video is going to show you what I went through to come up with this. I'm going to be matching thread, fabric, and picking out the pattern. You'll see what my process is, as well as my organization for it. All right, this video is just going to show you just what happened in this little block. So I'm going to walk you through my process. For this quilt, I was hoping to do a little animal because there's a lot of cute little safari animals running through here. So we have a giraffe, a goose, butterfly, llama, lion, we've got a tiger, and a fox. 6 animals and 1 insect, and then flowers. So I had originally in my mind that I would be looking for an animal, so you'll see my process and how I came up with what I did. Let's go look at the files. This is full of embroidery files that I have printed out, so I've got hard copies or whatever came, but my visual is in there, and then the I have the backup from the CDs if they came on one stored in a different place because I don't need to get to them. But all of these have their designs. They've already been transferred to little flash drives because my embroidery machine takes a flash drive. So now I'm going to go through here, and they're kind of labeled. Since I've moved almost a year ago, I have not done any embroidery, so I haven't needed to rearrange since I first slid them in the shelving. So anyway, let's see what I can find that would match these blocks. I brought all 6 little animals over and the colors. I'm not worried about the colors. I have lots of thread options, so I'm sure I will be fine there. But it's, yeah, let's see what we can find. Now I do have a table of contents for my Anita Good Design patterns. I also have Blast Stitch, 5-star points and files, embroidery from other different places, Kimberbell, Stick Bar, Embroidery Super Deal. Down here I've got Dakota Collections, Diamond Embroidery, Designs by Juju. This is a Kimberbell binder, which is empty right now, but my new designs I've been getting will go in there. Various, Amelia Scott, they have the endless quilting on your embroidery machine for your quilt. So there's that. Artistic Design, Designs for Africa, Lynne Penny, Hoop Sisters. Those are mostly making quilts in the hoop. Again, these are printed out, so some of them had a lot of files or pages printed. And then I have pretty much Anita Good Design and the top little bits here. Why can I not put my hands on the table of contents? Oh, because I moved it, that's why. So here is a peek at my embroidery area that I set up. Now I have moved my embroidery machine to the other side of the room because there'll be more room to work with. And then this machine right here is my Sapphire that I used to have on my table, and it's also the one I plan to use when I go to retreats because it's an easy grab and go, and that's a Viking machine. So this is sitting here, and it's not an embroidery machine, but what was intended is this whole corner would be embroidery stuff. And my scan and cut guy is here, and that's the best for dust cover I have right now. And so over here in the corner are all my things related to the scan and cut, my files and my tools and supplies, little ironing board, best press, even has a thing that you can put something long like banners, continuous feed. So here is what we're focusing on. This is my stuff I use to get the files transferred with label maker and files and just more office stuff, but this is because of transferring the files to flash drives. The flash drives themselves are hanging out here, and I need a good design because I have so many. They have their own box, and then these are various ones. My Kimberbell will get their own box once I get going. And here's some more embroidery files. So this is how I organize them, and then when I print them out, I give myself directions on where to go find the drive because they've been labeled and numbered and stored, so I can put my hands on them really easy. So that is what's going on there. Oh, here's some more embroidery files too. Glow-in-the-dark threads. Those are fun. And neon. Okay, so I'm over here because these are the files that I have purchased. Let's get more light on over here. Since I last did my update. These are the files I purchased since I did my last update of my files. So in addition to all the Kimberbell files, which are in their own separate place, I have a bunch of these. So they're not accounted for over on the wall. And then I have just some more in here. This right here is the printout of the new table of contents. I Need a Good Design lets you keep track on their website of what you have purchased, and it puts it in alphabetical order. And so I can go in there whether I purchased it from them or a distributor, but I can mark what I have, and then at a quick glance I can see that. So this is actually my book, but I'm not sure if the most current one is this printout or here because it really has been a while. I should make it easier and put a date on things. So this is a quick glance of what book 14 is, all access number 2. So if I go to that binder, I can see the files, and then it will tell me where to go get my drive. Another way is to go through here, and this is the book number that I've put them in. And I've tried to categorize my books by subject, and then it kind of works, it kind of doesn't. But anyway, might find something in here for animals, which is what I'm looking for right now. African Safari Quilt. I have a feeling that's exactly what I need. So book 8, let's just jump right over there to book 8. Okay, these are not up here in numerical order. They were just kind of shoved up so they would fit. This is my book number. My number's on the wrong side of this, or it's put in here upside down. So book 8, and you can see it's Need a Good Design, MA for Mix and Match, which is their program, Animals and Land and Sea, but there could be some other things, but that Safari is right here. So here we are. This also tells me my flash drive is light blue. And then on the flash drive itself, it will say the name. So Land and Sea, light blue. More than likely they're all right there. So that's my system. But enough about that. Let's find some files. I try to keep it back up to my discs, and that I haven't figured out where to put it yet. Here's a table of contents within it, and the safari animal, African safari is what I'm looking for. There's also spring quilt, under the sea, animal sketches. Oh, so I'm gonna look up yeah, this is not very organized, but I know how to find things. Anyway, I'm gonna look under this, and I'm gonna look under this. I also have funky fish and landscape animals. Now that might be some cute ones. I've also put in here nature woodcuts and modern camouflage. So there's all kinds of things that might have exactly what I'm looking for. So modern camouflage are these. Look how cool that is. Ooh. See, this is a quilt. Mix and match means you can, they all come in the same size. There's 5 or 6 different sizes, but you can pull any design from any of their programs and pick size A, and you'll all be the exact. So that's why it's called mix and match, because you can mix and match within your different programs. And I don't see anything I really like right there, and I don't want to do that. So here's the nature one, which pretty much is an outline. And then I don't see any of the animals I'm looking for here. Some flowers, birds. Yeah, not exactly what I'm looking for. Now, here's some sketched ones. These were like single downloads, but aren't they cute? I'd love to find something along this line for what I want to do. Oh, baby giraffe and a butterfly. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this so I can keep track of it. That is cute. And we're gonna use this. Oh, look how cute he is. Okay, so let me see. My giraffe looks like this. So it's a very different style. I think I could get away with it. That's the whole point, is will they look good together? I still like that. That's a really good idea. So we'll hold on to that one. Keep looking. A little chick. Now I had a goose with her little babies. Here's a fox. Now there is a fox on this. Is there not a fox? Oh, this is a deer, right? Do you think that's a deer? I think it's a deer now that I see its little face closer. Okay, no fox. A bear. A mouse. Squirrel. This style would be really cute for what I want to do. And they're baby cutesy. I really want one that's part of what's in the stuff already, but maybe introducing a couple new animals wouldn't be a bad idea. Oops, sorry guys. Ow. Look at that. Oh, dry hands. And I'm not left-handed, sorry. Here's the bear. Back to the giraffe. I like the other one better. Oh, there's the baby. So that's a duck. And what I have over here it's a goose. Hopefully that likes better. A lion. Okay, I think I had a tiger. Oh, nope, I had a lion. That's very different. Okay, so let's go under safari, and these are actually applique. So this is white fabric on top of your background fabric, and then it's been stitched on to get the stripes and then the outline and whatnot, but this has got some texture to it, and I really like doing applique. I do like the idea of it being sketchy like the last ones, but just depends on what I find. Okay, we don't have any of those animals. And there's a giraffe. And that seems to be it for this one. Spring, I think, is bugs. More bugs. Oh well, but a butterfly. Okay, maybe a big butterfly. Where did he go? In the middle. it might be exactly what I need. Just kind of put it off center. And I don't, so here's their little butterfly, so I can actually make it those colors. You know what, I think I'll do the butterfly. I like it, at least at this moment. So this is telling me, okay, we know it's in the files over here, right here. So let's go to the machine and pull it out. Here's the embroidery machine. Let's get some lights on. I have a little light up here. I think that's what's flickering. Okay. There's the flash drive. Now that I'm in there, we're going to go looking for it. So this is a basically a 3.5 by 3.5 and a 3 by 3. To go bigger, we're going to see what we can come up with. Here are my pieces that tell me what its originally colors were. All right, I'm using my big hoop, which is 260 by 200. It's metric millimeters. Let's see. I am putting, I like this because it is really lightweight. It feels really nice. And you don't have to rip it off. The tearaway stabilizers I think are stiff, and this will be more likely for a baby. So I wanted to make it soft. I'm really limited on space. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just centering the pink fabric. I want it to be straight, but it doesn't matter where it is because I'm going to move my stuff on there. Now this is a magnetic hoop. So I take these and I'm going to, I don't have the pink going to the side, but I do have the mesh. So I will hold that down. So I am putting these on. The hoop comes with a couple of magnets, and I bought some more because I like them. Now obviously, unless I move my fabric, I'm not planning on going this close to the ends, which I don't want to. I want it to be more centered. So what my goal is to put like a butterfly here and here, and maybe 3 here, here, here. We'll see. I keep scraps. Surprise! But this is why. So I don't need to cut into a big piece of fabric, and there's some pieces that were left over. So I'm going to go through my large scraps and see if I can find anything that I like. And this bright pinkish purple actually might be fun. So I'm going to pull that out. So I'm gonna put one here and one here, and I think even though 3 is a good number, I'm going to do just the 2 because I think they're still gonna be big. So I think I need 2 different sizes. Maybe do the bigger one and the smaller one. It's not that much bigger. Okay, I have now pulled this off the machine, and now I'm going to trim it. But first, let's see what it looks like on the wall. I'm glad I didn't put a third one on, although to me, this is weird space not used, but it is what it is. It does seem a bit bright, but it matches. I think we'll be fine. I'm done. I want to point out, you might be wondering, I put stabilizer in here. What did I do, if I cut it out or not? I left it in. I used a really, really lightweight stabilizer, and then it's super soft, and I left it in and made sure that it made it all the way to the seams. But we're done. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and come back often. Talk to you soon. Bye now.